Sydney Sweeney, the rising star whose magnetic presence has captivated audiences across film and television, has once again demonstrated her chameleon-like ability to reinvent her look, this time bidding farewell to her signature blunt bob in favor of a stunning, flowing cascade of waves. This transformation, unveiled at a high-profile screening of her latest project, The Housemaid in the bustling heart of New York City, marks not just a stylistic pivot but a deeper narrative of personal and professional growth. Sweeney's hair, often more than just an accessory, serves as a canvas for her evolving identity in an industry where image is both armor and invitation. As she stepped into the spotlight, her new hairstyle, a soft, voluminous set of loose waves that framed her face with effortless elegance, signaled a departure from the sharp, no-nonsense edge of the bob that had become synonymous with her recent roles and red carpet appearances. To understand the significance of this swap, one must trace Sweeney's journey with her hair over the years, a story that mirrors her ascent from small-town beginnings to Hollywood darling. Born and raised in Spokane, Washington, Sweeney first caught the public's eye with her breakout role as Cassie Howard in HBO's Euphoria, a series that thrust her into the zeitgeist with its raw exploration of youth, desire, and dysfunction. There, her character's tousled, sun-kissed waves embodied a vulnerable sensuality, setting the tone for how Sweeney would wield her appearance as a tool for storytelling. The blunt bob, however, emerged later as a deliberate reinvention. Introduced during promotions for Anyone But You, the romantic comedy that paired her with Glenn Powell in a sun-drenched retelling of Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing, the cut was a sleek, modern statement. Its straight-across precision at the jawline exuded confidence and control, aligning perfectly with Sweeney's burgeoning status as a producer on the film, a role that highlighted her behind-the-scenes savvy and determination to shape her own narrative. The bob wasn't just a haircut. It was a cultural moment. In an era where social media dictates trends faster than fashion weeks, Sweeney's choice sparked a wave of copycats among influencers and everyday stylists alike. Hairstylists from Los Angeles to London dissected its merits. The way it accentuated her high cheekbones, the illusion of length it created through its glossy finish, and how it transitioned seamlessly from boardroom meetings to beachside premieres. Yet, as with all evolutions, change beckoned. The blunt bob, while empowering, carried an air of finality, a closed chapter in a career defined by fluidity. Enter the waves, softer, more romantic, evoking the golden age glamour of old Hollywood icons like Veronica Lake or Rita Hayworth, whose pin curls and cascades were weapons of allure in a male-dominated studio system. For Sweeney, this shift feels like a reclamation, a nod to her multifaceted persona that encompasses not only the sultry ingenue but also the sharp-witted entrepreneur and advocate. At the Housemaid screening, Sweeney's new look was more than aesthetic, it was performative. The film itself, a psychological thriller adapted from Frida McFadden's best-selling novel, casts her in the role of a young woman entangled in a web of domestic intrigue and dark secrets. Directed by Paul Feig, known for his knack for blending suspense with sharp social commentary in works like A Simple Favor, the movie promises to showcase Sweeney's range beyond rom-com charm. Her character, a housemaid navigating the treacherous undercurrents of wealth and power, demands a visual that whispers vulnerability beneath a veneer of poise, precisely what those waves achieve. Flowing freely over her shoulders, the hairstyle catches the light in a way that suggests both fragility and fortitude, mirroring the thematic tensions of the plot. As Sweeney mingled with fellow cast members and industry insiders, her hair became a conversation starter, drawing compliments that underscored its transformative power. "It's like she's wearing her character's essence," one attendee remarked, capturing the seamless synergy between her personal style and professional demands. Delving deeper, Sweeney's hair choices reflect broader conversations in Hollywood about autonomy and experimentation. In an industry long criticized for typecasting women based on their looks, stars like Sweeney are pushing back by treating their appearances as mutable elements of artistry. Consider her predecessors. Jennifer Aniston's The Rachel Loeb in Friends revolutionized salon chairs worldwide, while Zendaya's ever-shifting textures challenge Eurocentric beauty standards. Sweeney's pivot from bob to waves fits this lineage, proving that hair is not static but a dialogue with one's narrative arc. Behind the scenes, credit must go to her longtime stylist, who crafted the look using a meticulous process, starting with a subtle trim to add layers beneath the surface, followed by a loose curling iron technique infused with texturizing spray for that lived-in bounce. The result? A hairstyle versatile enough for daytime meetings yet dramatic under the flashbulbs, embodying Sweeney's ethos of adaptability. Beyond the glamour, this transformation hints at Sweeney's personal evolution. As she navigates the pressures of fame, from paparazzi scrutiny to the relentless churn of projects. Her hair serves as a quiet rebellion. The blunt bob era coincided with intense media focus on her body and relationships, often reducing her to surface-level allure. The waves, by contrast, invite a softer gaze, one that lingers on her expressive eyes and knowing smile rather than fixating on edges. It's a subtle power move, aligning with her vocal advocacy for body positivity and mental health awareness. In interviews, Sweeney has spoken candidly about the toll of objectification, emphasizing how she uses her platform to foster genuine connections. This hair swap, then, is less about trend-chasing and more about self-expression, a visual manifesto for the woman behind the icon. Looking ahead, one can't help but speculate on how this look will influence Sweeney's future endeavors. With the Housemaid poised for a wide release, her promotional tour could cement the waves as her new signature, much like how Margot Robbie's blonde bombshell tresses defined her Barbie era. Yet, true to form, Sweeney remains unpredictable. She's hinted at upcoming roles that span genres, from a gritty indie drama to a potential superhero stint, each demanding its own aesthetic reinvention. Will she chop it all off for a pixie cut in her next thriller? Or let it grow into mermaid-length locks for a period piece? Whatever comes, this transition from blunt bob to waves underscores a core truth. Sydney Sweeney's star power lies not in stasis, but in her fearless embrace of change.